We gon' get it.
Welcome to the Out to the New. I'm your boy BMR, and today in the building we have a special guest, Teddy Silluvan. I don't know how to do it. And special guest, we have a co-host right here, KOFI, the Mako Max. You already know what time it is, and today's shit is gonna be total different thing. And just stay tuned and listen, because Teddy has to explain himself where he's from and what he does. All I know is I'm dripping in his own fucking clothing. That's his own clothing line. That's Black Viking shit, and we're gonna go in deeper into it and talk about it. So Teddy, please introduce yourself, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm Teddy Silluvan from Cameroon, Africa. You know, and then the CEO of Black Viking Fashion House, upcoming brand, futuristic brand, and then welcome for you guys to having me, though.
Anytime, bro. Anytime, bro. Nice to have you. No, I kinda fuck with the drip, man. I really fuck with the drip, man. But how did this whole thing started? Like you wanna start clothing line and stuff like that. How did you all start it?
You know, I've been in a real life journey. You know, you and I, we go way back before the whole radio.
Before the whole shit.
When we met, it was before the brand. So I've been here for like 2 years. You know, and then the 2 years I've been based here, I was looking into starting something. You know, so I won't say that this is something that I've been doing for like 10 years and shit. But it's just something that came to me like a revelation. Being here as a black man, I felt like there was missing that positive blackness stuff. You know, like something that you look at it in this Denmark, Copenhagen, and say like, yo, this black thing. Like, you know, I'm in the Danish world, you know, in the Scandinavian world, but being proud of that product, you know, or whatever it is. So and I was like, let me start this, you know, Black Viking shit. You know, and I had the idea of the name. I wanted it to be like a made in Africa brand. As you see, it say on the logo, made in Africa for the world. For the world.
Yeah, okay. Does it say that?
That's what it's saying right there. Made in Africa for the world. And
nice.
I wanted it to be like made in Africa. Even though we are going everywhere.
So you want to tell us like your brand, you cannot use like white people to be your terrorists to make you like here in Denmark to do the production here?
No, that is not the production. I want to include everyone, want to collaborate and work with me. But honestly, on the production level, it has to come from Africa. We need to give opportunities to people down there. And that is basically the mission I am on. We got some tailors, you know, got some tailors that we've been doing tailoring for 20 years.
And they don't actually I think you're doing good, because these people, they don't really get anything, but they're working hard like whole day. The money they get is nothing. So I think the plan that you want all the production to come straight from Africa, I think it's the best of it, that you give them a lot of job, and if the business gets to boom, then everybody get bread. So I think it's a really, really dope idea that you're doing.
But I gotta ask you, Teddy, like, which year did the brand start, and what inspired you to start the brand?
2018.
2018.
You know, we started 2018. Like, I got the idea of the name here while I was here. And basically a little story about the name. So as I was here, you know, I always wear the big beard, you know, the big hair, and which is kind of the Viking style, right? Like if you look at the Viking back in the days. And I really felt when I was here like a Black Viking, you know, even though my Danish wasn't perfect, but I always felt like, you know, since I'm here, you know, I might as well embrace, that. And one day I was doing food delivery, you know, I used to do all kind of little jobs here. So I stopped at the traffic light one day, and there's these 3 boys coming from football practice, and they stopped next to me at the traffic light. It's a raining day. And then one of them look at me and say to their friend, yo, look at the Black Viking.
Nice.
You know, and the boy said it, and then the shit just hits me different. Like, if this boy can say it, you know, and you know, kids are the future, right? If this boy can say it, you know, then this is the shit. And from there, I called my boy from Ghana. You know, he's still based in Ghana. I did my studies in Ghana. And I have my boy in Africa. And I told him, yo, I have the idea of this logo. You know, I sent him a sketch. And then 2 weeks after, he sent me the sample of the logo. And that's basically this logo.
Black Viking.
And when
that's what we're talking about. You already know what time it is, eh?
And when I saw it, like I was just like, yo, this is it. You
felt it from the get-go. You felt it.
And then the next move was like, how do I bring the production to Africa?
Yeah.
And then 1 way, 2 ways, I've been lucky. And then since 2019, I'm based in Nairobi.
Okay.
And mainly for the brand. I'm there for the production.
Yeah.
And then now it's time to bring it back here, home. I would say home because that's the Viking part now.
Yeah.
I've been doing the black part for 2 years, setting up the factory and everything back in Africa. But now it's the time to bring the product here. And bro.
So how has it been like since you started into this clothing line shit? How is it like been there with the challenges that you are facing, like to promote yourself or put yourself on the market? Because there's already a lot of brands that people are doing with the African materials and stuff like that. So for you to compete with people that they've already been in the position. To make sure that your brand become one of the best. Of course, there's a lot of best brands, but one of your best. So what are kind of the challenges that you're facing right now that you think this is the biggest challenge that I'm facing?
Okay, on terms of challenge, I think before I started, I always have my own way of doing things, whatever it is.
Yeah.
When I was here, I used to have 4 jobs.
Yeah.
Like 4 different jobs, just because I didn't want to wake up in the morning, go to work and come back in the evening. And before we started the interview, I told you, I'm not looking into doing the topless design, but something different.
Yeah.
And that's the same thinking I have when I go into designing. I look what is out there. I'm like, what can I do completely opposite? Even if people are not gonna like it, just the fact that they're gonna talk about this shit, that this is trash. For me, that is enough. And then I build on that. And I've been lucky, bro. Moved back to Africa. The people have been rolling. I roll with most of the biggest artists now in Kenya, for example. And it's just out of my work. I got there is the spirit, the way I've been walking around too. So I try to get people involved, people who do music, because I've been also into that industry for a minute. I have a lot of artists, friends, musicians and all that. So it was always about using them to kind of do my promotion. I feel like if people in Denmark sees Wafande wearing Black Viking, then I don't need to shout too much about Black Viking. Just that.
Because they already have a voice.
Give me a credibility.
Yeah.
And that is basically how I've been trying to move. So for the last 2 years, it's been how can you produce the best quality? It's not the best design, but on the finishing. Make sure that when your stuff get here, people are not gonna see threads, just bad stitching and that. So that's what I've been doing the last 2 years.
Good material,
and now the main challenge I have is on the production side. I can do this by myself, or 100 pieces, but can I do 1,000? Can I do 1,000 pieces of it to really get the product available to the mass? And this is kind of the challenge which I'm tackling right now, because I have some people talking to me about investment now. So the last 2 years was to build up. Now people have started noticing the stuff and like, yo, can we join? So and that's basically how I've been working.
Since you wanted your whole production to be like an African brand, coming from the African, would you see yourself investing your business into a white man's or just in a white business? Like if an investor come and say, I want to throw some money in this, 200 or $500,000. But this dude is a white guy. He don't understand the fashion. He don't understand the African fashion. He don't understand the print. What does this shit mean? Where does this come from? He don't understand shit. Would you do it just for the sake of the money, or would you rather do with the black men who really understand the culture?
I'll ask him a question first. Why do you want to invest in Black Viking? Whether is it just to make money or because you think this thing has a future? And that is basically how I've been working. We all want money, but what I've been doing up to now is been all by myself. My money, my shit, like right now, for example, I got no savings, zero. Right, because everything I get, I put in the brand.
You put in your business.
So I would prefer to work with someone who understand the vision, who understand what I want to do, what Black Viking want to accomplish. You know, because for me, as I told you, it's more than just selling clothes. My kids are half Danish, half black. For me, that's a legacy thing.
That's the legacy.
They're the real Black Vikings, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I want the money, but if it's a man who can listen, then I'll say yeah. But if it's the kind of man who say, hey, this is the money and this is how it's gonna be, I can't do it.
So you don't fuck with it.
Yeah. But the brand is all about inclusion, dog. You know, like my kids, for example, as I say, I can't remove the Danish part, right?
No, you can't. You can't also remove the African part.
I feel like if I'm here, if I decide to stay here or to be based here, I have to really try to embrace that other side. You know, and that is basically what I'm trying to do with the brand. You know, it's really to get people together. If you are genuine, you want to do it from your heart, let's do it. At the same time, if you hate it, for me, it's also good. You know, but I think we should all know our value. At this point, I know the value of what I've started. I know the struggle, so I don't really expect or waiting for someone to tell me like, yo, your shit is dope. Yo, my shit is dope. You feel me?
But that's like a motivation. That's like a type of motivation that you need to have. Like before anybody come tell you like, oh bro, this shit is dope. You have to find yourself. You have to know that this shit is dope.
Exactly. So
that's the good energy.
And that's how I've been walking out there, dog. Like even the people.
Maybe we can take a shot for that. Just
I think there's a lot of.
Take a shot with
I'm gonna take a shot
for real. I fuck with you.
There's a lot of hallelujah.
Right now, I fuck with you. Right now, what should we do? Vodka or should we do whiskey?
Let's do whiskey, dog. Let's do. I'm a brand guy for life.
It's not water. Just in case you might get confused. This shit is not water, bro. It's for real.
You should come and taste that shit.
It's for real.
We're the first podcast to have a big ass bottle.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro.
The first to do it.
Like the first to do it.
Notice that shit.
Fuck Soldier Boy.
Yes, Big Draco. Salute to Big Draco.
Yeah, man, like big like journey.
So let's take a shot, guys. Let's clean up the throat because we can hear your voice is dead. Your voice is dead to success.
Good to have,
and nice to have you here, bro.
Man.
Appreciate, bro.
Yeah.
Ah shit, that shit is warm. Outside is too warm, bro. Alright, but Teddy, let's take it back to where you come from. You said you're from Cameroon and then you said you grew up in Ghana or some shit like that?
Yeah, basically born in Cameroon, 100%. And then I moved to Ghana for studies. That was
so when was that? Like
first time 2011.
2011.
So I was at the Regional Maritime. Basically, just to rewind the story a bit, I never went to school for fashion, though.
No.
Yeah.
Fashion school.
Just you being creative.
100%. So I was a seaman working on a boat. So that's what I studied. I was at the Maritime University. I was there for like 2 years. And I went back to work for another 2 years and came back around 2014.
Wow.
So I stayed until 2017. You know, and that's basically where I met my partner, and then from there we moved to New York, back to Denmark here. And then and I left here 2019 basically for the brand. But otherwise, I've been around, dog. I've been around. Cote d'Ivoire, I did Cote d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Nigeria.
Okay. So you fuck with the West more.
Mostly the West. Definitely. But now I'm on the east side.
Now you're in
Nairobi,
the east side.
You know, so
you're close to my home too.
Exactly.
So what's the next move from here? Since you are here in Denmark and you're not staying for too long, right? Yeah,
I'm here for a month.
Just for a month.
Yeah,
so what have you planned for a month here to make sure that your shit is on point before you get back to production?
Yeah, first thing first it was to come to this radio. You know, a big shout out to all to the new radio. Like as I said, when I left here, they weren't know all to the new radio, right? And I've been there and see like, my niggas trying to push, the culture, whoever is trying to do some stuff. So that's why we blocked this interview already even before I landed. Like, I'm coming through. So for sure. And then doing the most content I can do. You know, that is photo shoot, music videos. So all the people who actually have like all the musicians in town. You know, if you have a project coming up, you can always link up to Black Viking. Hey, I need your drip for for my cover or video. So that was
just like we're rocking this shit right now. The drip is super nice and comfortable, bro. You can get the drip, the Black Viking drip on Black Viking
Black Viking Fashion House.com.
Fashion House,
and then on Instagram, same thing. Facebook, same thing.
Talk to them. Talk to them where people can find your drip.
Black Viking Fashion House, dog. They already know. Black Viking Fashion House on Instagram, Facebook, and then blackvikingfashionhouse.com. That's for the website.
For sure.
And then just give us another year.
No, but we'll put also the link in the description just to so people they can find your social media and everything. If you've got a website and everything, we'll put it down in the description so everybody can be easy to go and link there and find out the fashion drip. But let's get into this one. So Teddy, you are in a business now, right now, like running around with the business, but you also have like 2 kids and the wife, right? Is it the wife or just?
Yeah, it's the wife.
It is the wife. But so how do you manage to put this shit together? Like, this time is a business time, this time is a family time, because it can be a little bit difficult. Mostly when you have a white girl, it's kind of different with our culture, how we move. So how do you maneuver around to make everything to satisfy like your whole life? You feel me? Like, you feel what I'm saying?
I understand.
To make sure that the wifey and the kids, they have your peace, and the business get your piece too. So how do you manage to do that, just to so people that are watching also maybe they can learn something, you know?
First thing first, I gotta give big credit, big shout out to the queen, the lady, because she's the queen. She's the one who's been holding the family down. You out there running around when it's sleeping time and you're not home yet. Someone had to put the kids to bed.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I would say for me, 60%, 70% of the time, I'll miss that sleeping time back in Nairobi, because I was always there. But there it's just a different way. The way I'm running my business, it's just different. So mostly I'm out of the house from 4 going to like probably the morning, because I told you most of the people I work with are artists, musicians, and all that, right? So and she's the one who's been holding the family down. That kind of unload a lot of stress and other tasks on me. Like I can stay in the factory 24 hours knowing that the kids are good in the crib.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, so that's the first part. And then the second part basically is now. Often when you are, there's a proverb, an African proverb saying, when you're on your way to greatness or doing something, like most of the genius are not understood. I'm not saying I'm a genius, but I feel like I'm targeting greatness.
We gon' get it. Money on my mind, I will get it. Focus on the figures. We chasing everybody.